Everybody, it's Bishop Barron. I just feel obligated to speak out against something that I came across today, and I just found it so outrageous and really so dangerous to our democracy. It was Senator Tim Kaine at I think it was a Senate confirmation hearing, and he was actively contesting the view that our rights come from God and not from the government. And he said it's very dangerous if you claim that our rights don't come from laws and from government. Well, what struck me was he's a senator from Virginia. Virginia was a state of Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, both of whom took it as fundamental to our democracy, that our rights don't come from the government, they come from God. So we know the familiar words of Jefferson, right? That we are created equal, created by God. We're endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You see, so basic to Jefferson was the fact that rights come first. They're not invented by the government. Rather, government exists, and remember this language from the prologue of the Declaration, to secure these rights. It doesn't invent them, doesn't ground them. It secures them, it recognizes them as objectively coming from God, and then its whole purpose is to secure them, to serve them. Think too of that familiar word from Jefferson, inalienable. These rights are inalienable. Now why? Because they come not from the government, but from God. If the government creates our rights, it can take them away. If the government is responsible for our rights, well, then it can change them. You think this never happens, you don't know much about the history of the 20th century. Look at the great totalitarian systems of the 20th century that followed from the denial of God and denial of rights coming from God, and so those rights became eminently alienable whenever it served the purposes of the government. It just strikes me as extraordinary that a major American politician wouldn't understand this really elemental part of our system. God help us. I mean that literally. God help us if we say our rights are coming to us from the government. That gives the government, indeed, godlike power. We are, and this is not pious boilerplate, it's basic democracy. We are a nation under God. Lincoln says, the Gettysburg Address, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom. Again, that's not just pious decoration. That's a very important political statement. We are a government that recognizes the objective rights that come from outside of government. Government exists to serve them and to secure them. Well, the fact that this rhetoric, and it's popped up elsewhere too in recent years, I spoke out against it a little while ago, is troubling. Because it's a fruit, I would say, of the increasing marginalization and privatization of religion, if not outright hostility to it. But see, everybody, religion is elemental. It's basic to our democracy. So I'm speaking out against this statement I think is really dangerous, both as a Catholic bishop and as a proud American who's very happy to follow Thomas Jefferson. And God bless you.